Hello, dear Libra, and welcome to your September 2022 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So, let's get started to see what's in store for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It starts with the conflicting energy, my dear Librans. Well, the energy of conflict is because you're not agreeing with someone. There is a strong disagreement, most probably, or maybe a light disagreement also. No matter how light or strong that disagreement is, but the damage is to both the parties, right? And the damage is done in the form of harsh words or strong, heated debates, also. Yes, my dear Librans, that can happen. These, for some of the Librans, I also see that the energies are that of some administrative hassles also happening. For example, you had booked for something, and then you go there and then they say, oh, but we don't have your booking, oh, but we are sorry for that, and then we don't have any room left if you are going on a holiday, or for your work you had booked a hotel but something happened and it didn't get registered, and you are there standing with your bag and you don't know what to do now. So you're getting upset with them, and this is the kind of conflict that can take place also for some of the Librans. Some of the Librans, you might have the conflict just with your family members also. It's all about what you believe in and what they don't believe in. All right, so just small matters like that also can flare up, so you have to be very careful, my dear Libras. And for some of you it can be lot of workload. There is too much of work, so no time to balance yourself and balance those scales of yours, and because of that you're just feeling out of the place, and everywhere you feel scattered and you don't like it. Yeah, so just take care of your health, your mind, okay, especially when you have to just be quiet and calm and take things according to what comes first, okay? Because usually what happens is that we like to do everything all at once, and this is where the anxiety and the stress comes from, because we know that we cannot do everything all at once, but we have waited, we have procrastinated a lot, and then everything is upon the table, and then you need to clean that table. But then you cannot just take everything together and clean it. You have to take it bits by bits. You have to arrange things, right? So in the same way, arrange things, then see what goes where, what goes first, what is the priority, and then you go for the second, then you go for the third thing. All right, so just break your workload into tiny little bits. Take baby steps, all right, and then you will reach your destination, my dear Libra. Don't get worked up, because that energy is quite present in the first week. And yes, if the train gets delayed, if the plane gets delayed or cancelled for a good reason, why should you feel bad? Instead, take it like, okay, fine, it has happened. Maybe it was for a good reason. Maybe if I was on the plane, something wrong would have gone. Something wrong would have happened, or it was a kind of a protection. Many a time, something that we miss is a protection in disguise. Okay, so remember that, my dear Libra. In the first week, when you are wanting to give it all out with anger, or wanting or getting yourself, worked up and stressed just because of that, when outside is not in control, get inside to control that, okay? Before going further, I have an announcement to make, my dear ones. For this month of September, there will be a special guided meditation by me. As we see that the world is having lots of chaotic energies, and we all need to remain grounded mentally, physically, and spiritually, because these energies somehow are the causing agents for harming our relationships, for harming our peace of mind, and inducing lots of stress. And as we are going to go ahead in times now, the energies are going to become more and more volatile, my dear ones. So I have prepared a guided meditation, so especially for this month of September, so that we are grounded and we find our peace of mind and we remain unaffected even in the eye of the storm, my dear ones. And you can find it in the description below. There will be a link below wherein you can go and find this meditation. So let's continue further. So the second week over here, my dear Libra, is about a very beautiful energy. Librans are doing quite well. Lot of movement is seen. I'm seeing that you're moving. It can be networking, attending meetings. You yourself are presenting something, workshops you are attending, maybe conferences. If you are an important figure who is, of course, everybody is important in my eyes, but those people who are playing on the world level, then you're holding conferences, maybe press conferences that are very important over here. So things are quite moving for you in the second week, and in a very positive way. If you're a Libra student also, I'm seeing that things are going in a good way for you, my dear Libra students. So don't get worked up with the first week's energy, because the second week is here and it's a wonderful, beautiful energy for you. Work wise, your relationships wise also, and your health wise also, I see things are going to be quite good for you. But however, as I told you, is that in this month your bottom line or your mantra or your affirmation is stay calm, things take time. All right, so this is what you have to remember in this month, because I'm seeing a lot of movement, but I'm always seeing some kind of a delay energy that is taking place for you this month. So just be careful about, it's okay. If it's a delay, it's for the good. So just take it like that and just go with the flow, all right? And then we are going to the third week's energy. And this is a beautiful, beautiful energy. This energy is all about love. It's all about harmony. You are going to feel loved. And yes, it's going to be your birthday. Yes, I realize. So happy birthday, dear Libra, who are born at the end of September. I wish you a very, very happy birthday. May God bless you abundantly and may your wishes be fulfilled. So enjoy that nice cake, okay? And I'm seeing this big heart is for you all, okay? Because there's lots of love coming your way. You feel loved, you feel cherished, you feel nurtured by all those people around you. At that time you realize, my dear Librans, there's so much love you give, so much you do for others, and then that on this your special days it comes back to you in wonderful ways also. And I'm seeing for some of the Librans, you who are single, you might meet a potential partner in the third week. This is what I'm seeing. Student Librans are also going to do pretty well. This is more of a socializing energy, attending parties. And Librans, all in all, I'm seeing there is some kind of event, some kind of attending parties, doing something different. This is what I'm seeing, rather than all those work chores, okay? This is what I'm seeing for you. However, the Librans who are having some kind of heart problems or blood pressure problems, just be careful in the third week, all right? Money wise also, things are looking good for you in the third week. And then we go to the fourth week, my dear Libra. And fourth week here, as you can see, if you are from the divination arts like astrology, tarot, or parapsychology, all these fields related to psychology also, it will be quite good for you the last week, okay? It will help you to delve deeper into the subject. Some of you might even try to get some more classes or join something in order to enhance your knowledge also on those occult subjects. While for the others, I'm seeing that you need to be careful. Need to be careful about the negative energies that can come, the invisible energies that can attack us. So we need to be careful about that, my dear Librans, in the last week. There can be a jealous person. So be very careful of who you are saying, what you are telling to, who do you open your heart to, okay? Because I have noticed that even, the closest friends can be very, very jealous also. I have faced that in my life. This is why I'm telling you by my experience. And there I learned, I was like, wow, it was such horrible feeling actually, a person you trust to be your best friend, and you get this kind of an experience. And there I learned that finally, not everyone is happy for your happiness. There are very few people that you can just count on your fingers, those many who really, really are happy, genuinely happy for you. The rest can say, yes, you did well, or haha, this kind of things, but don't trust that, okay? You will see on the faces, you will feel that is it a real happiness that this person is emitting, or is it just something superficial. Sometimes you might realize also, maybe in the last week, some of you might realize that the person who I was feeling was my friend, was my relative, was my brother, was my sister, whatever that relationship was, very good colleague of mine, was finally in competition with me since many years. And that's a nasty feeling, right? That's a very bad feeling. So protect yourself from these kind of vibes, because when you tell something to such people, you will see that these things don't happen. Because what happens is that you're trying to manifest something and they put the hurdles on your path. They will just block that path. Never do that. Just never do that. I have seen it, I have experienced it, so I'm telling you from my experience, never do that. Instead, know that these kind of people are around and that you have to protect yourself. And how do you protect? You don't have to tell everything to everyone. You don't have to tell anything to anyone for that matter sometimes. Because people cannot ruin what they don't know about, right? And then when you have achieved, show them the trophy. Yes, I've achieved this. That's all. Don't create hurdles before things materialize into something, my dear Librans. Take care of that in the last week. At your work, there can be a backstab. There can be some jealous person. I see also a negative feminine energy also can play a role here. This person who is completely frustrated with themselves. So they want to spoil your peace of mind. Don't allow it to happen. And take care of how you relate to others also, because you might become very, very harsh in your way of speaking, way of dealing. And there you need to be very careful, my dear Librans, because you are giving out negative energy. When you speak negative, your throat chakra becomes negative also. And then you become that negativity, even if it is for a short amount of time, small amount of time. A usually peaceful person can look crazy when they are upset and hurling out wrong things, right? So take care of that, my dear Librans, in the last week especially. And yeah, if you have something that you can wear to protect yourselves and all, it's always a good thing. Or just say your prayers also. They create a nice shield around you. So thank you, my dear Librans, for listening. And yes, I will see some of you or many of you or all of you in the meditation that I'm going to organize for the month of September 2022. The link is given below. You can join in, please. And for those who I don't see for the meditation, I'll see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God bless.